We'll
Do
see
you
it.
have the
Yeah,
where's the YouTube shit at?
the link. I'm putting it up right now.
What the fuck
I don't know what
happened?
the fuck happened. If I go off next time, then I'm just going to I'll just leave it how it is, and I'll just let you guys run it.
Oh, I see. We're live as fuck.
We're live.
Damn, George, you're trash.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Mm, garbage.
I was telling Masa that if it happens again, I'll just let y'all finish this out.
All right, to our fellow listeners, what was the last thing that you guys heard, so we can resume from there. Did you guys even see George come back?
Hi
Nah, they
guys.
missed it. They missed it.
Damn, y'all
So
missed the best part.
so then when you came in is when that shit. You're a trash ass motherfucker. Dog. I can't fucking.
Well, honestly, to be honest with you, I shouldn't be doing this. Rudy messed this up. So
Hey Manny, back up. I've been giving steroids his due this whole season, so you need to chill the fuck out with that. Chill out with that.
where y'all see this chat at?
In the chat, no, the same chat.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, where Bruce said finally.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right, we back on. Let's do this. For my bad, y'all. I don't have a Rudy server internet like he does, so blame him next time y'all see him.
Yeah.
All right, Angel, run this. My bad, y'all. We're
No,
getting
no,
the lineup.
George, you're back. Give up the lineup, and then we'll go from the.
All right, I'll give the lineup since I was the one that got it correctly.
No,
Bingham,
I did.
Bingham.
Here
We
we
had
go.
Jurgen on the left. We had Polenta next to him. We had Stairs next to him, and Felcher on the right. In front of Felcher, we had Pontius. And then the midfield, you had Corona, Jonah. And then in front of Jonah, you had Leggett. On the left, you had Emma. And up top, you had Antuna. I got it right.
We got it right.
I
I
got it
came
Yeah, I
wrong.
was in the
I
Matrix. Yeah.
aka I went first, so you followed me.
The
No,
only
that's
thing I
not.
got right was Chris Pontius starting at right.
Yeah,
That's
dog.
all
But
I got right.
All right. Well, so what was happening was before we died, and obviously we got cut off. We were essentially starting to talk about the formation in general and how things lined up and what our thoughts were. So wasn't the formation really, I guess, on paper a 4-3-3? But I was gonna get into it with Masa specifically about what was his thoughts on that midfield because that was my key thing. Before because I was curious to see how that was gonna happen now that they've had a full week together, right? Um, George, because you died for a little bit. Let's hear your voice for a while. What are your thoughts on? Just give us the overall. The first half of your assessment. What you think, anything that stood out to you, and maybe what do you think of what you saw in that center midfield with obviously with Corona, with Leggett, and with who's the other one? Corona, right?
Jonah.
Oh,
I
Jonah.
think
Yeah, shit, I already said Corona. Yeah,
I
you're right.
think to start off, Corona felt a lot more comfortable. You could definitely tell that he understood himself a little bit more with Jonah and the Jet and how that movement needed to go. So the fluidity was there. Um, from the last thing, I think we mentioned that we were interested to see how they were going to handle Darwin, and I think they did. I think they did a perfect job when it came to their speed. Emma did a phenomenal job getting back and doing all that. And when it wasn't Emma, I think they did the right play by knocking Darwin down, which really helped stop that counterattack. The counterattack was really what I was afraid of, and it looks like speed worked on their side. It looked very similar to what Atlanta had, but Atlanta obviously had more pieces to their speed. In this case, I think we stopped the speed. We nipped it right when we had to. And when we were crossing the ball in, I think Angel hit it. The balls needed to be driven, which is evidently what happened with the Chris Pontius goal. And I think keeping possession on the ball, and I'm sure everyone saw the 25 touch goal, possession of the ball and touching the ball and making the defense run and try to find it and not have them be try to step out, but us finding the gap, and then when we find the gap, actually taking advantage of it. I think they did well. I think we, I personally think that we called the game well. I think we kind of said what was going to happen in that. Well, what we
Me,
hoped.
well, yeah, well, we hoped because that's not what we thought was gonna happen. What we thought was gonna happen was
We're going to
that
attack.
we were gonna possess, but we weren't gonna create much, and we're gonna get
Mm,
shitted on the counterattack.
Masa
No,
thought
yes,
that
we did.
Masa thought that we were going to play counterattack the whole game.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
Yeah,
what
thought
Masa thought. We thought so. George and I thought that
Yeah, the smart
they
one.
were gonna play the smart ones, that they were gonna play the counter attack, and we were gonna just possess. And Rudy agreed with us essentially, because remember he said that Minnesota's the type of team that they allow you the possession, and they'll try to play the counterattack. But it didn't work for them. Every single time that they tried to do the counterattack, they essentially were fucked, because the only way that they were trying to do that through was through Quintero's side, at least at what I saw. And do credit to fucking Boateng. I mean, honestly, it seems more like Quintero was chasing Boateng this game than the other way around. So that's what I thought. But Masa, what are your thoughts?
Uh, I was just surprised. Like I even hit up our little group chat during halftime. That I'm like, what team is this? Like I was not expecting that at all. Uh, the thing I like about our possession game too was that when we attacked with a purpose, and it was quick. It wasn't like, oh, let's just pass the ball around and wait for an opening. It was more like we have possession, but we're gonna go attack and we're gonna find our own opening when we get the chance to. It wasn't like, just hold on to the ball until they make a mistake, shit like that. I don't like watching that kind of possession football. I like watching like, yo, we have possession, let's fucking attack every chance we get, and we did. And I think what was really key was our backs, Shelvick and Rolf Felcher playing super deep in their area and playing super wide, and we stretched that team out completely, and
Yeah.
that shit was beautiful, dude.
Yeah, they definitely were on their game. I mean, Shelvick was this, and we'll get to the goals, right? But take that one where he started running and the ball, essentially he left the ball behind because he was running too fast, I guess, for the ball, or he thought he had the ball and picked up his hand and ran. But other than that, he had a solid ass fucking game.
Yep.
But let's talk about the first half. Straight out the gate, I mean, they came out hot. I think in like the first 3 minutes, Pontius had an open header that he essentially gave right to the keeper. And I think in that first half alone, I mean, if we want to talk possession, we had, I think, what, 60%
Yep.
controlling. But on top of
Yep.
that, that's not even the headline. Is the amount of attempts that we had. I think we had like 5 shots on goal, like 14 total shots towards goal. I think the keeper had like 3 block shots. I mean, some of them were probably missed opportunities, like solid ass missed opportunities, but we were on them. I mean, I remember just really the whole first half being on that side. I mean, there was a few instances where, yeah, I think they may have had like 1 or 2 shots on goal. I think Bingham may have had like 1 or 2 decent saves or something like that. I honestly don't recall if he even had any saves, to be honest with you. But
Bingham had an easy ass game. To be
Mm,
fair,
other than his fuck,
mm.
no, I'm talking about the
we're
first
talking
half.
about first half,
Yeah, I'm
right?
talking about that the first half.
First
Yeah,
half, he
the
did
first
not
half
do
for
shit.
sure.
He
Yeah,
did
so
not do shit.
yeah, so I mean, at least that's not how I remember. And I saw the game a couple times. I mean, maybe I might be missing a thing or two, but I don't recall anything that was major. But you know, let's talk about that first goal, because even that first goal had a credit to, who was it, to Pontius is the one that followed up on the run, right?
Yeah, they crossed it in.
Yeah.
Pontius, instead of headering it or trying to like control it and take a shot, he controlled it.
Mm-hmm.
He saw Antuna was in a better position because he had 2 defenders on him. He left it
Mm-hmm.
wide open. And Alonso tracked back, and he just, as Antuna was swinging for the ball, he got clipped.
Hey,
Hey,
but
Loki, I thought Antuna was done.
well, what I was gonna say is that before we get to the Antuna thing, is that it's dope having having long legs and being tall like Chris Pontius. Because if that would have been me, I would have swang at that ball and tried to get it to Antuna, but I would have missed. Because Pontius barely got it with like the tip of his cleat to get it, just to sneak it over to Antuna. But what George said, Antuna, people are saying, oh well, he was in the process of shooting. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that was a penalty? That was not a penalty.
It's definitely a
100%.
penalty because
Why?
he, I feel like regardless of the contact in the bottom, which he made with Alonso, I still think he has contact on his upper body, which is in his back, not shoulder to shoulder. So that's a penalty.
And
And I'm pretty sure that's what VAR saw because they went over it, and I
and I
kind of
agree.
hesitated, and I saw it again. I'm like, no, there's contact in his back, not shoulder,
Which
before he swings.
And
Before he
personally,
follows
I don't
through.
think Antuna can make contact, or he could try to put his body in the way because Alonso's coming from behind him. I don't think Antuna sees him. Once he
right.
feels the contact, I think that's when he hit. He plays a smart thing and he falls. But I personally
I
think
think he
it
fell
was
because he was trying to rip that ball.
Yeah,
I
but
think he was trying to hit the ball, but seeing
yeah,
that's what, 'cause I saw some people bitch like, oh, this is a penalty.
that's a
Oh,
penalty all day.
Antuna was kicking, and what do you want? What do you want Alonso to do? He's running to the ball. I mean, the old boy's already in the process of kicking, and even then, he still kind of gets clipped on the bottom, the top left of his shoe. So either way, I think it's still a penalty.
Uh,
But what do you expect Antuna to do? I mean, he's in the process of shooting. I think that's a foul, straight up,
Yeah,
and
it's a
I think
penalty.
that
It's a
that's why
pen.
they VAR. And it is what it is, right? But I'm with George. I mean, for a minute there, because of Antuna's how he was like the force that he had behind that ball, man, I thought that he low key may have fucked up
His knee.
his knee. Yeah,
based on the
his knee.
stands, it
Yeah.
looked like it was
Well, I
done.
saw it from the game. I mean, from
I
the
saw
game
from
from
the
my
TV.
phone because I was
I
watching
saw his little
that wedding.
beautiful face yelling.
I'm with you 100%. I thought even from watching it, I thought like, damn, oh boy is out. Like I thought he was out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But then VAR. Remind me, how's VAR in the stands?
They didn't do shit. They didn't do a damn thing.
How so?
I they didn't announce anything. They didn't say anything from what I thought that was gonna happen from what the commentators were saying.
Yeah, I
I
thought they
think
were
they
gonna
did in the
change that for
preseason.
this year, supposedly.
Honestly, I didn't pay attention, but from what I remember, there wasn't anything because I remember us yelling at the ref that it was taking long, like it was a foul. But I don't think anything over the whatever it's called
What I can tell
the
you is that
speakers.
Marufo didn't. That's his name, right? Marufo was the coach. I mean, I don't even remember who
Whatever
the
the
ref
ref
was.
was,
Whatever the
whoever.
ref was, but for sure, never once went over to look at the
Nah, he
screen
didn't
or do
have
anything.
to
No, not at all.
because
Nothing. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. But even then, that thing took like 2-3 minutes.
well, yeah, because they
Yeah, it
were
took a while.
basically.
They were
I
buffering.
think
They're using the same internet that we're using.
I think the ref only goes to check if the guys upstairs aren't sure about it.
Mhm.
So if he made the call live and then they review it on bar and they're like, "Yo, that's a pen," then he'll be like, "Oh well, my guy said
All
it's a
right.
pen. It's a pen."
That's fine, but what I understand is you have a team up there that's watching this shit supposedly, right? If it's anything like the one that they have in La Liga, because La Liga when you watch the games they show you who the crew is, the cameras that they're, the I mean the screens that they're watching, whatever. I don't understand how that call when it's an obvious fucking PK that it took that long. That shit was stupid to me.
Yeah,
That
it
was
shouldn't
fucking
have taken
stupid.
that long.
I mean, it could
But
have been.
anyways,
It was the right call though. At
yeah,
least they didn't
true.
fuck it up.
But anyways, it is what it is. So then fucking Jonah being Jonah. So without Ibrahimovic decides to step up and take that
It was a
PK.
You know
bad
what?
taking
When,
PK off.
when when we got that penalty called and they're like, "Who's gonna shoot during that time period?" I'm like, "Yo, who's gonna step up and take this?" Like
Corona stepped up.
Oh
I
shit,
was
word.
like,
Yeah, Corona set up like if he was gonna kick the ball, and I forgot. I think I was talking to Tony. I was like, "Oh shit, look, Corona's gonna take it. Corona's gonna take it." But him and Jonah talked, and then Jonah ended up taking it.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but real shit. I think if the goalie would have threw himself to that side, it was a horribly placed
Oh yeah,
penalty.
yeah. It's just because the goalie went the opposite way. Yeah.
Yeah,
But what I was gonna get to is that celebration, man. That shit got me wet. Also,
he celebrated with me. I
yeah.
love him.
It wasn't even you. You weren't even
It
there.
was me.
No, you
Who
were
was
with me.
there?
You were with me at the wedding. Why are you lying to people?
Ike as fuck.
No, but yeah, it was dope to watch everyone, rush over and celebrate with ACB and just Jonah. It looked to me
Kissed his crest.
like he kissed the crest. Yeah, like that's
He
that's
did. He did.
that's some type of shit that I was like, yo, that's a captain to me right there. And it's crazy how we go from one extreme, with Jonah to his brother, right? That's some shit. But anyways, the game keeps going. I still think we're still kicking ass and dándole verga casarotes. But do you guys? How was the second goal? I don't remember that one. Oh, that's the one that's
Our
like
second
100
goal.
passes, huh?
25.
That was at 25 passes.
Where did that start? Oh, okay. So I remember watching this
Right on
actually.
the left.
Yeah, but even then, I think we were before that sequence started. We had the ball for about another like 10 passes or so. It got interrupted over a little poke or something like that. And I think Corona won
Yeah.
it back. But when you guys walk me through that shit, I don't remember the specifics to the shit.
Go for it.
I mean, do you want me to do pass by pass? All 25.
Yeah, I'll 25. I need
No,
to know every.
so it started on the left and it went down the wing, and then I think nothing came about from it. So they switched it. They switched it back, and then the ball came back to the defense. Ultimately, It started back on. It went back to the left, and it went to Emma. Emma made a bomb pass. If it went for Emma, that goal would have never happened. Because shout out to Rolf for making that run as well, recognizing the space and recognizing that there was no one on him.
Hey,
He made that. Yeah, yeah.
before you go, I think the most crucial pass though was the Jonathan to Boateng pass.
Emma to Rolf.
No, I think the one
I don't
before that,
think. I don't
because
know.
that pass was so tight. I think Jonathan's is more crucial for that play to continue to get to where Boateng ball to Rolf. I think that was such a key pass. The Jonathan Dos Santos pass to Boateng was the most crucial pass in that play
I
for
gotta
me.
rewatch it. I gotta rewatch it to watch the 25. But I think the Emma one was pretty good. But overall, the connection was good. The connection was there. I don't think there was one contested pass that we needed or any pressure on us because we were just moving the ball very well.
Yeah. No, but
Right,
shout out
Angel?
to Rolf for making that run, and then like in the post game interview, they asked him like, "Yo, Chris," we're talking to Chris Pontius. He's like, "Yo, Rolf wanted to shoot, but he saw me in a better position, so he gave it up to me." So shout out to Rolf for not being a greedy player and finding the open man and getting us that second goal. That shit was dope.
Someone asked in the chat what our thoughts are on Jonathan being the captain for the rest of the year.
I don't mind. I still feel Zlatan's a bigger presence. But after Zlatan, I think it's between Alessandrini and Jonna. But just because Jonna,
Really? Alessandrini?
Alessandrini?
Dog,
I'd rather have
legit
Leggett
has
as
to be
captain.
yeah, legit. Look, I've still been sticking by the
You're
legit
smoking
thing for a
dick.
minute. Yeah, 100%. But George,
no, I
say, all
think
right, go ahead.
no, I think after Zlatan, it's between Alessandrini and Jonathan, and then I would give it to Jonathan, and then legit. That's me though.
No, you're wrong.
Sorry, I'm eating my cookie.
From the beginning, from the beginning of the season, I think right before they announced Zlatan, I thought Jonah was gonna get the captain, but yeah, I guess he had to give it to Zlatan. But if Zlatan continues on his shit, I wouldn't mind giving it to Jonah
Yeah.
or Bingham.
Anything else you guys want to add? Oh, fuck Bingham. Anything else you guys want to add on a la verga, todos ustedes. Anything you guys want to add about that first half?
No, great first half, dog.
The stands were
Beautiful.
fucking lit.
I wasn't
good.
there, but you
Was
guys
good.
sounded real pretty on TV.
Yeah, I think we're missing like 3 voices, but just what it is.
Masa and Rudy.
And me, bitch. You're just a hater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's get to the second half. What do you guys think about the second half compared to the first half? Because I personally think that I think they got too comfortable. What do you guys? What do you? I'm curious to know about Georgia. What your perspective was from the stands before, you went and rewatched the game.
You know exactly what it felt like. The
What?
Houston game at the end. The Houston game last season. Exactly what it felt like. Like we started playing, and then after a while, they came out, and there was no urgency. We were just playing the ball around, and it was cool. And then they got us on one goal, and we kind of looked around, but like, oh, okay, cool. And then another one, and then we scored one more. It was like, all right, cool. And then another one came in, but it did feel like a little bit like the Houston game.
Can we get into the goal?
Tengo
Bingham goal?
miedo. Tengo miedo.
Which one?
Tengo miedo. Tengo miedo. Bingham.
Which go? Oh man! All right. So
Someone asked if it was deflected.
no.
I've been trying to
No
look for that.
deflection.
No.
No deflection. That was no deflection on that fucking shot.
Damn. Then that's not a goalie.
I don't want to say anything about this. I just want to hear you two talk about it.
I'll talk
and then I'm
about
gonna
it
run.
because
I'll talk
I
after.
was reading. I was online and I was reading through some shit that were like, "Yo, that was on Jonathan."
What?
Hold on. Let me finish because I thought it was dumb, right? They were like,
yeah,
"Yo,
sure.
it's on Jonathan because he hesitated and he went to cover the middle, and that player, took a touch wide or forward, and he took a shot." And I was like, "Yo, how the fuck is that on Jonathan?" He did what he had to do. He took out the middle because Darwin was right behind Jonathan, and that shot was like from 25, 30 yards out, where we should want players to take shots from because it's a low percentage shot right at the fucking keeper. So one is not on Jonathan. That shot did not have a deflection, and he should have been an easy fucking save. He could have booted that shit out. Like I don't understand what the fuck. That's an easy save for any keeper.
I don't understand.
Even me.
It was bad. It was really bad. I saw the replays like 4 or 5 times. I thought there was a deflection. I saw another angle where it showed really bad. And as a goalie, you need to make those. You need to make those saves. It's embarrassing.
Then I seen someone else say, "Oh, his vision was blocked." Dog,
From who?
Whoa!
Damn. Hey, you
whatever,
and me are
man.
synced
Like
up today, Angel.
that shit
That,
was ridiculous, bro.
that's
That's
why I
a
want to be the
that's a
cookies for this part because I won't say nothing. No, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. Y'all
that
talk.
shit was stupid. And then that puts Minnesota back right in the fucking game, and they had nothing.
It was
They
fucking
really had nothing at that point, and that puts them back in the game. And it's like, fuck, man, for real.
for a second there. I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah, honestly.
And I think
Bull-
it was just that because I think Massa hit it because even then I recall that if anything, Minnesota's defense was a little bit more shaky. Remember they had that weird situation with Opara and the goalkeeper that almost went in.
That shit
Like
was funny.
to me, their shit like they were in a moment in a point of the game where I don't think the G's had done much also to say, hey, we took over this game and we're gonna just carry it all the way out. I don't think there was enough. I think we still need that 1/3 goal before they even scored a first. But you know, I think that when I talk about, remember how we give Stera so much shit about specific moments and having little mental breakdowns that affect the game. That was a big one for Bingham.
Yeah, it was bad.
Absolutely, because if it wasn't for Antuna having a balling ass game and Leggett being in a good spot and getting that third, we probably could have been either at least a tie or who knows, maybe we would have been on the end on the bottom side of this shit. But I'm not talking about this bitch ass motherfucker anymore.
We
I'm tired of
won.
him. Cause I'm done with I'm to my last bite of my cookie. So let's move on. Let's talk about that the third goal. Run it, guys. While I kill this last cookie. Okay, I go.
What was the third goal? The third goal
That's
I
when
was
just said it. I'm
legit
tuning to legit.
when legit
dog.
that was like
Antuna
a
was
bouncing ball
a
like in the third quarter or by the half, and then legit headers it and just fucking does a nice little sprint, gets away from their midfield. He opens it up to Antuna. Antuna like takes the defender on. He
Yep.
cuts to the wing. I mean, he cuts to the end line. He crosses it and fucking legit makes the perfect first post run and just fucking volleys that shit in.
That
That
shit
shit
was
was
nice.
beautiful. Yeah, it was
That
beautiful.
I think the whole play was really good. Antuna's fucking baller. His speed. I think
Yeah,
he's
his
a.
speed is crazy.
You and I were talking about it. I think he's a talented Emma on the ball. Basically,
Yeah.
him
Ooh.
and Emma have Antuna.
Mm.
Antuna's a talented Emma. Basically,
Actually,
one on one.
finish.
Vision, being able to. I know we talked about his vision and cutting off defenders on the run. I personally like everything that he did this game.
Did we talk about Emma at all, specifically as a player in himself?
Just
Yeah,
in the
I did.
beginning,
I did in the beginning when I mentioned that he was cutting off Godwin, and in the counterattacks, his speed was helping us out with that, but nothing after that.
I don't. I hope it's coaching and training, or I don't know what it is. But this game, the only touch or bad pass or anything that I recall from Boateng was just a heavy touch that he gave to Shelvik down the left, where they both were basically Shelvik did an overlap on him, gave him a through ball, but it was too close to the goal line, essentially the back, and he got to the Shelvik was able to get to it, but he was worried more about keeping the ball in play than actually getting a good pass into the box. They essentially went straight to the goalkeeper. But other than that, the which goal was it? The well, both goals he had something to do with it because in the first goal he's the one that crossed the ball to fuck. Why am I having brain farts to everybody right now? To
some fucking cookies, bro.
Yeah, it's the cookies. You're right. To Pontius, he crossed into Pontius. Pontius, chest it down and touched it into Antuna. Right, so let it. And then obviously the second goal, he gave the pass to
Roll.
Felster to Pontius again. Right, Emma. I don't other than that slightly heavy touch. I thought he had a solid game. I mean,
Yeah.
he was smart about when he was gonna give passes, but when he was gonna run the ball, he didn't take any stupid shots. That we were gonna laugh about him.
Yep.
So I thought I'm hoping this is coaching because if Emma can keep playing like this every single game, he's started caliber, and that's the type of shit that I want to hear because then it's a three-way battle for the wing role. Well, four-way battle for the wing roles because when Zlatan comes back, we're talking about Antuna on one wing and then Alessandrini on the other wing. That's the type of shit that I want. That's the type of
Yeah.
shit that I want.
Have Slatan come off the bench. Antuna.
You're right. You're right. But anything else you guys want to cover? I think everything
Nope.
else, pretty straightforward. Then they got that, the second goal, and we were able to kill off the game. Nothing really exciting happened in that second half. All right. If nothing else you guys want to add, any other players that stood out to you? Anything specific that stood out to you?
The celebration with Valdecantos. That shit was dope.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
That
Oh, that's
mhm.
awesome.
is
That's
like
some shit. I don't think I've ever seen anyone celebrate with
definitely not in a strength and conditioning
yeah,
yeah.
that's been murdering your ass the whole fucking the whole off season.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some. Uh, so let's get into it then. I guess let's go zero the game first. Who was our zero of the game?
David Bingham.
David Bingham. Easy.
Damn. All right. I wish Rudy. No, you know what? I don't even want to play that game
Rudy's
anymore.
not here. We're gonna touch base on
right.
something later.
All right. You're man of the match then.
You go first, George.
Antuna.
Antuna. Angel.
Pontius.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Angel. I'm gonna go with CP.
Chris
Chris
Pontius.
Pontius to me was man of the match.
I was
for
gonna be
sure.
mad right now since you guys disagree, but we won the game, so fuck it. I don't give a fuck who good. Shit, let's take it. I'm down.
Well, George, just for the sake of conversation, why do you think Antuna was the player of the match?
Workhorse. He was all over the field. He did everything that he had to do. I don't think he made any mistakes, and Pontius missed two open opportunities with a head that
George
needs to
Lane?
be finished.
Okay, fair, but even then, Pontius set up the penalty and he got a goal.
Yeah, okay, but it was Antuna that got hit.
And who gave him that ball?
Antuna got hit.
All right. Here we go.
Well,
then.
I think
Hey,
it's
listen,
I
hold
think
up.
it's really close. No, hold on. I think it's really close. By the edge, I think goes to Chris Pontius.
I was gonna. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's ask
I
the
just
chat.
no, I was gonna say it's a stupid ass rule. Hey, talk about my ball head all you want, but don't talk about my height. That my height hurts because I can't get my knees done. So
Hey,
just chill,
chat, I want to see. I just want to. Well, we're not going to count him. Antuna or Chris Pontius for MVP for man of the match.
I'm good with you.
Pass it.
I'm good with either, but I got Chris Pontius has the edge.
I'm gonna just go with Party Boy. All right, so this next thing, I mean, we got 3 points. We're sitting pretty in the top 3, I think, of the top 4. You know what? We're in playoff position. We're in playoff position.
5.
That's all that matters. We're in playoff position. Like if playoffs started next week, we in. So let's get into our little straight from the fans. George, you got anything for us?
Yeah, but I want you to do the intro from memory. Let's see what you got.
Fuck San Jose.
Now you got it. Hey, my boy Willie, 2-0. What else do they say? I think that's.
I don't know.
We're gonna fuck Levas or something like that. Randy's.
Oh yeah, and G's coming up on top.
Yeah. G's
Where's
coming
your
up on
intro?
top. Yeah.
Yeah, G's coming up on top.
Wilmas 310. Do we need a striker or will Antuna be enough and consider Zlatan can play on turf and healthy? We need a striker.
We need a striker.
Hey, my shit is dying too. Damn, my ain't shit.
Angel.
We need a striker.
What was the question?
Just say we need a striker.
We need a striker.
There it is.
Yeah, because we already got a defender. And
All right, Angel from our boys, the Galaxy Outlaws. Statement. Not a question.
Hey, what up?
Daniel fucking Stairs. Awesome game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even touch base on Daniel Stairs. What the fuck? I forgot.
We'll give you some time.
All right, what's up?
There was 2 plays where that fool
Oh yeah.
try to play out instead of playing out, touching or trying to clear it. He cleared it, but like right to the middle and to Minnesota's like midfield, like, and it didn't lead to anything, dog. But because I think because our team was on point. But see, little shit like that is what makes me like I'm okay with getting another center back. Because even though he had a solid, like a super solid ass game, there was still two plays where
He
like
could have fucked up the game.
yes, and
I don't think we disagree with you. I just think that
like
I
I
feel
mean
bad.
it was super. Like he's been super solid. Dog. I'm not even gonna talk shit. Like, but
You
little
know, it's
shit like
funny.
that. That's why we need another center back to
I
put pressure
challenge.
on Steris or vice versa.
I'm down with that.
All right.
Angel, what's funny?
Well, it's not funny, but it's something that I noticed. I didn't even pay attention to Steris 'cause I was just comfortable with him in the entire game. I didn't even realize that he had those mistakes. It was for Massa pointing those out.
Oh, hey, real shit. LA native with a question. We're straight from the fans. Why? I don't know if you guys heard anything on the broadcast, but why was Polenta, Steris, and everyone else trying to take goal kicks?
Because they've been
Because Bingham sucks.
yeah.
Dog, but when he took the kick, everything looked exactly the same. There was
Because
nothing that stood out and was like, "Damn, he could kick."
Bingham and Jaina. That's why.
Well, everyone else was kicking just exactly the same.
I really don't know. He was probably
Hey,
having flashbacks about Wando. I don't
Madam
know.
Serrano got the right answer because Bingham a little Heine.
Okay, all right, there it is. All
Oh,
right,
Why does it take somebody else to say it for you
because
to acknowledge that, dude?
I'm tired of hearing you say it. That's why. Someone let someone else say it.
But I didn't even say it that much, friend.
ladies. All right, Carlos 100. I'll ask the question, but we're gonna do a tailgate. What are your predictions for Sunday's game? I think Sunday, meaning the Portland game. We're gonna fuck. Is what I think.
You know what? I think we could fuck highly because we're gonna have hopefully Slatan's back, and I
All right,
saw Portland play against
quick,
I
because
saw
we're not
Portland
getting
play
fully
against
into it.
Cincinnati, and they don't got much to offer to be honest. Their defense is trash.
All right, Angel.
We fuck.
All right. Liz Avila 99. Do we know the status on Juninho?
I already
It,
mentioned it.
it
Back in
doesn't
training.
matter. He's not gonna play if he's
Hey, they want to
healthy or
know.
not.
Shut up,
He's
Angel.
gonna be. He's back in training this week, or is
All right,
supposed to be back in training this week.
he showed up to the game. I thought they had a picture of him in like with his little carry-on bag. I thought he was gonna be at least be on the 18.
Oh, somebody mentioned how about that polenta header? How about that polenta the volley
Oh,
in the
yep.
Yeah,
second half? Oh,
Yep.
credit
that
to
should have been dope. But you know what?
yeah, credit
They
to
have
that
a good
keeper.
keeper.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a when you have a real a legit goalkeeper, you see what type of shit happens.
Yeah,
That was nice. That was
that was
nice.
good
All right.
stuff.
I wish we had a good goalie.
Angel, remind me to ask you Christian's question at the end.
All right.
Next one for La Maravilla 23-23. Should Galaxy go back to a long ball or ball possession strategy when Zlatan comes back?
Ooh.
You guys could answer. I have my own thoughts on this.
Can I go first then?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go first.
I think we can go this what we're playing now because you know we talked about this was it the FC Dallas game where when we play out wide, some of the intentions and things that we want to do, we can do it if we have a Zlatan. But incorporate that game to what we just did this past game against Minnesota. You have two options now, not two options, but now we just become dangerous down the wings and we're dangerous through the middle. So at this point, we can fuck from anywhere. And the thing about Zlatan is that he's not just one of those players that he's just a big ass body. He's only good in the air, or he's only good close to the goal. He's also very technical. So if we want to decide, hey, we're just gonna attack up the middle, he can join in on all that fun. All that 1-2 touch and all that shit. Like he can do that. So honestly, we can play whatever the fuck we want moving forward with Zlatan in the attack.
And I think we should play the exact same way, just because if we keep playing wide, like with our backs with Rolf and Shelvik, then those are two people that know how to cross a ball, and I think a little better
Yeah.
than our wingers. So I think it's just positives if we keep the same style. The only thing that might hurt us a little bit is Zlatan running as much as Antuna and pressuring, but I feel like the way we played the last game and how we were really compact, I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue once
Can I
Zlatan comes back.
Well, can I slightly counter to what you just said? The difference is also when you have a play like Zlatan, it's a mental thing with the defenses.
Yeah.
So you just opened up. Even if Zlatan is playing with his back to the goal, he knows where the goal is, so he can probably turn and shoot, or layoff play to whoever's on the wings or any of his center midfielders, because he's gonna have at least two defenders on him every fucking game. That's something different than what we encounter with Antuna, because Antuna's not gonna get that type of coverage just because of who Zlatan is. He can have a terrible game and he's still gonna get that type of coverage. What were you gonna say, George?
Uh, I agree with both of you. I think we keep the same exact play that we were doing. The two headers that Pontius Smith, I think Stockton puts in the back of the net, and even then, I think they just need to change up the crosses and how they're doing it. I think when Stata comes back, they also need to be driven balls because, like we said, mix it up on the defense.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
if you start off, put them high, have the defense on their toes to start covering Slatan, and then put some driven balls in. You could have Antuna running in the back. You could have people just cutting in through the middle, and the defense is not going to know what to defend. Sooner or later, either you're going to have Slatan on a one-on-one with a defender, which is always in our benefit, or people covering Zlatan, and one of our midfielders or wingers are going to come in by themselves and just tap it in. So play the way that you're playing, but change it up when it comes to what you're bringing into the box.
Somebody said bring back Samuel.
Respect. All right.
Madame Serrano. I'm pretty sure Madame Serrano has to be one of the ACB guys that's in our group chat because he's talking about bolsitas nonstop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
R. Rodriguez, do you think Zlatan fits the formation? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think we
just
just
touched
same
on it
thing.
for sure.
Galaxy Fanatic, Willie. So who was the one that said we are not going to keep control of the ball? Damn.
Oh, that was me.
Stupid ass massa.
There
That's
it
me.
is.
I'll take it.
Apologize.
I'll take it. I still caught the W though, so I don't give a fuck.
We'll get to that.
I'll
All
take a
right.
L though. That's cool. I'll take the L.
And also follow up question for Willie: who's still injured and who's gonna come back? Is there
The
anyone
what?
that's really
What was the
injured?
question?
Who's still injured and who's gonna take some time to come up to lineup? I think
I
Perry
still. I
Kitchen,
think.
right?
Perry
You
Kitch
know
is the
what?
only one.
I think. I think Dreeny's gonna be out for a while too.
Fuck him.
Honestly, but I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Well, supposedly Dream's
Supposedly
supposed to be
coming back,
back
bro.
in training this week.
He still
We'll
got
see.
four weeks to go to get healthy. I'm telling you right now.
We'll see. All right. Romo.
Kitchen can stay injured.
Romo. Does Angel love stairs now? Angel.
Hey, but I've never said I didn't love stairs. I said this shit again in the last episode. I
Listen,
think
if
it's good
everyone
to.
thinks you don't like him and you're the only one that doesn't, then you have some communication error or something. Because we
Okay,
all
well
think we
then
don't
I
like
do
him.
have a communication error because my beef is that he has everything to be a solid ass defender, and he's been trash.
So you're jealous of him, basically, of all of his attributes.
Yeah, jealous of his attributes,
There
hundred
it is. All right,
percent.
we
Because
found out.
he's a beautiful man. I love him. Congratulations, Mrs. Steris. You raised a beautiful human.
All right, Sharky 14. Can anyone tell me what Angel's face looked like when David Bingham let that go in? Angel, show us your
Oh, I
reaction.
can only imagine.
Angel,
I can only
live reaction. Come on, don't fuck this up. For those of you not on this live chat, I'm sorry. This is why you need to be on this live chat to see.
Oh man. Shit. That's damn. I don't even remember what was my face when I did that. Probably like
And you were at a wedding, huh? Sitting down,
yeah,
probably.
yeah. Well, yeah. But at that point, when that went down, they were doing like I think it's when Josh was getting that thing from like from under the dress, like you take off the liga from the under the
Oh
dress
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So he was all up in that shit, and I was like just looking at the game. I was like, oh. Fuck.
Damn, dog,
Yeah.
they probably thought you made a Fuji face at the bride. And you made a Fuji face.
Nah. Credit to both Josh and Rosa because they know I'm a hardcore Galaxy fan and like, damn, sorry you missed the game, but like, nah, it's all right. I'll let you guys slide. But they
Nah.
were there. They
No,
were there.
don't credit them. If anything, they should have scheduled their wedding around you.
They're gonna be there for the LAFC games. That's what matters. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
And San Jose.
That fuck. Every time I have one that just I can't. Dagenham Dave. I hope I got that one. Dagenham Dave 121. How do you guys personally like the midfield? Leggett, Corona, and Jonah. How is Kitchen going to fit? I think
Kitchen.
Kitchen's not gonna fit.
Kitchen's not going to fit. I think Carrasco comes in before Kitchen, if
Oh
anything.
I
No?
don't know about that one either, but
Okay.
nah, you
But-
fucked up on that one. I think.
No, I think it's gonna take a long time for Kitchen to come back into this lineup. Just because Carrasco, when he comes in, there's nothing. He doesn't do anything wrong. He doesn't add to the game unless Kitchen could come in and add to the game, which I personally don't think that our midfield is gonna be set up for his type of play.
I'm gonna add to this one just
Mhm.
because I saw it in the in the chat by Eric Barrientos. Is Juninho ever gonna play? I don't think Kitchen, Juninho, or Carrasco are gonna see too many minutes this season.
I quote me now. We're gonna win the U.S. Open Cup.
Well, there you go. That's what I say. I think right now we have depth in this team. By the looks of it, hopefully we stay there because everyone should be back in training with exception of Kitchen, and even then, by the time Kitchen's back, we should have a solid ass fucking team for U.S. Open Cup.
Yep.
So we need some type of silverware to get back on the shit. As a matter of fact, I just want to go to Mexico again. So just win us that so I can go Champions League.
That's dope. All right. That was it. That's it for straight from the fans.
Anything from the chat?
Nothing. I think they're just everything's gonna.
Oh, this is a good one. Ooh, someone asked who are three mids when Joe, Jonah, and Seba are in national duty.
Um.
Should we just take our L's now?
No. Perry Kitchen, Carrasco, and Ephraim top.
I think Joe Benny does not make the national team. So
I forgot Junie. Never mind.
Junie,
Junie,
Joe, and Kitchen.
I like that too.
There's also Cuello in there that we can potentially add.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Efra too. But
Yeah,
Efra's gonna be
Efra,
gone
yeah.
for a while too.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Efra's supposed to be gone with the Mexican national team, but for the unders or whatever. So
Damn.
yeah,
With,
honestly, I think. Oh, actually, Madam Serrano is supposed to. Yeah, Cuello, Junior, and Carrasco. I think that makes sense. And even then, I think it'll only be just a few games because even then we're gonna have like 2-3 weeks off for the U.S. Open Cup. No, U.S. Open Cup for the Gold Cup. Sorry. Yeah, so that's that. I guess shout out the tailgate that we finally got shade, and shout out to a specific person in the front office for giving Be Nasty the walkthrough of the shade. Anything else you guys want to add?
No. My bad. I know you asked me about the TVs and all that. I personally didn't see them. Apparently they're there.
Actually, two things. You said to save Chris's question for the end.
Oh, Chris's question. All right, yeah. I know. So a little backstory. So those of you that listen, obviously, Rudy predicted that Bingham was gonna get 15 points. 15 points to the Galaxy were gonna be because of Bingham having a great game. Based off of last game, since Bingham fucked up, Chris wants to know, Angel, are you gonna get a fucking point back or what?
I don't even want to partake in this stupid ass bet or whatever we have on because the criteria was never even given or listed. It was fucking stupid.
I told you that I am the commissioner of this.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, then. So are you gonna take off points for that?
I'm okay. I'm not okay with deducting 3 points, but I will deduct 1 point. So Rudy has 2 points.
All right.
Out of 15.
Okay. Well,
Masa, I am.
You need to back me up, George, because we
No,
got to be a
fuck that.
majority here. So
Okay.
we're okay with
No.
deducting.
I agree. Bingham fucked up. Our predictions were wrong. Rudy had 1-0. I had 2-1. Angel had 3-1 loss, and Masa had 2-1. So none of us get points for next week.
One more thing. Shout out to my fan. Apparently, I had a fan come over
Oh,
from section
yep.
139 just to look for me, and I didn't even show up to the game.
Yeah, you're a piece of
I ain't
shit.
shit, but I'll sign your forehead like Antuna did. Also, got you, brother. I got you. Nothing but love.
Hey, we gotta do something special for the guy that whichever one of us four gets the most predictions right at the end of the season. Some gangster shit.
I think his name was Mario. That's what Jesse said. So shout out to Mario. George, you said you had a story.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's story.
All right. So for those of you, Angel talking about travel to away. I was told a story on Saturday about Angel from our good friend Jesse.
Oh shit.
So Angel was coming out of the stadium, and he obviously, Angel's really small. He's about 4 foot something. Our friend Marvin was there, and Marvin is about 6'4". So Angel, on the way to grab Marvin by his neck to bring him down, he stepped on somebody's foot to kind of give him like a little booster. So long story short, he brings down Marvin. Marvin gets mad and he says, "Hey, you stepped on this girl's white shoes. Can you apologize? It was an accident." Drunk Angel. I don't know if you guys ever met him. If you guys think this is bad, meet drunk Angel. Looks at the girl's shoes, stares at her, and it says, "Fuck your white shoes," and he walks away.
That does not sound like me at all.
That
I
does
didn't know
sound like
this, Angel. I didn't know this happened, but this brings a lot of context to why Angel was so mad when he got to Waffle House. He was mad because he was there, but he was obviously mad because he was stepping on everybody's white shoes. So, long story short, if you ever travel with Angel to an away game, one, don't wear white shoes, and two, don't be tall around him. Because
Well,
something
listen,
about small Angel just wants to bring you down.
listen. I don't know why people are wearing white shoes. Period.
Okay.
For
Easy,
soccer
be
games.
nasty. They talking shit about you, bro. You had
Yeah,
some
and this is
fresh
fault.
ass
This
white
is
kids.
from. I have the blackest shoes possible whenever I can to the games, or dark shoes, because
Well,
no.
you only wear black boots because you want to like 2 inches off your boots. Dog. You ain't
Yeah,
got
you need that.
Yeah, true. I do. But you see, that's why her shoes got fucked up and not mine.
So, with that being said, you guys, I think right now is the time to go look at Cincy flights. They're pretty cheap. Uh, New York flights are 240 round trip, which is really good. Angel,
that is true. I got a story
Hold
about.
on. I honestly, I'm cracking up right now because I don't remember stepping on anybody's shoes and saying "fuck your
I got
shoes."
I got a story about that. I went to dinner with George yesterday,
Oh,
and George swears he wasn't drunk in Dallas, but you
oh,
don't
hey, no,
remember.
hey, no, no,
fuck.
no, hey, this is
Hey, no,
Angel. This is
no,
Angel.
no, fuck that. Let me hear that because
You don't
honestly,
remember.
I thought I
You
wasn't
don't
that fucked up,
remember
but
kicking
never mind. I was.
people in the knees and kicking people in the shins, and he swears that he was sober as fuck. And I was like, "Nah, bro, you were fucked up." He's like, "Nah, I was good." When I got out, I got fucked up. When I was in the Uber, I'm like, "Hey, man, you don't remember kicking people? Cause I seen you kicking people." And he was like, "Nah, I don't remember." And I'm like, "Well, there you go, dog." And we had two witnesses, and he was like, "Damn, I was fucked up then."
Yeah, same dog. I didn't realize I was fucked up then. Shit.
Hey, low key, my
I
internet
Hey,
apologize.
missing
shout
time,
out
so I
to
I
don't
LA
apologize.
remember.
Galactico.
Hey,
Vengan
hey,
para Houston. We'll be in Houston at the end of the year. Well, I'll be in Houston at the end of the year for sure.
Oh man, away games are life for
hey,
sure.
yeah. Angel, do you want to plug the new 2 for 30
Yep.
match?
So check it. So there's under 100. Actually, as of right now, there might only be like probably 60 tickets left for the Portland game. But we essentially cut another deal with the front office. Say, hey, we have these many tickets. Can we just knock this double deal down just to have them all fly? So we got that double deal again. Is you get 2 tickets for $30. It's Portland Timbers. Whatever tickets we have left, and then on top of that, you get the Philadelphia Union game added to that. So even if you're a season ticket member, if you want to buy some to bring a new friend, you want to bring one friend on the 31st and another friend on, for the Philadelphia game, go ahead and cop. They're about to sell out. We already reached out to the front office about potentially adding more tickets to the to 122. So essentially take over 122, but no confirmation or deniation yet. So hopefully we have something by early next week about an additional section. But as of right now, for sure, there are about, I'm gonna guess, about 60 tickets left in ACB, and that's just Monday. By the end of the week, they're probably all gonna be gone, and y'all gonna be asked out.
Yep. So get on them. There's no excuse out there. For anyone listening, if in the future we can't make games, we'll probably post it on the Straight for the Stands, and we'll figure something out. But yeah, Angel, wrap it up. With that being said,
Hey, I'm your boys. I am Smarts. I'm still building my room. I'm Bob the Builder as fuck. Follow me on the gram and a bunch of other shit. Something. I am Smarts and stuff.
there you go. All right, y'all. This is George J Undefeated. My bad for my Curazado internet this weekend. This week. J Undefeated 7, Instagram and Twitter. Hit me up.
Really quick. Somebody speaking on away days. Any update for the Chivas USA game? No update yet. Thanks for the reminder. I'll bug the shit out of the front office again tomorrow. Just a heads up, though, if you can buy tickets right now, wherever you can find them the cheapest. That's what a lot of us already did. We're not even waiting for ACB tickets. I mean, I already have my tickets.
Do we know how many? Do we know how many subscribers we have? Because I think once I said we hit 200 subscribers, we're giving away a ticket. So if you guys want a free Chivas USA away ticket, go subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, tell people to subscribe to us. We need at least 200 subscriptions. We have 136 right now. So 136 subscriptions. If you guys get at least Angel mathematician,
We have 136, and I'm the worst at math of the group, so don't even rely on me for that.
All right. Well, whatever we need, get 200 at least by when's Chivas USA away?
No. Let's do 200 before Portland, dog. It's possible. That's 2 weeks
All
from
right,
now.
200 before Portland, which is 2 weeks from now on Sunday. If we have 200, then we'll raffle off a Chivas USA ticket that we already have. All right, Masa. Peace, love, Jesus.
Peace.
Peace, love,
Peace.
Jesus.
All right, y'all.
Yes.